How's it going, everybody? My name is Josh. Welcome back to the Super Mario Bros. Playthrough. We're at a nice, lovely little, calm nighttime section today. This is part 2. We're going to be tackling World 3 and World 4, I think, today. So we're going to start with World 3 right now. Which is the first nighttime world of the game. There's only a couple of these in the game, and they only really produce a visual difference. They're not really any different normally. But we are going to play through it, which is fun. And we're hopefully not going to die here, as this is around the point of the game where things start to get a lot more difficult, because this is where the game starts to pull out a few more stops. So, this is a unique kind of underground area. This one actually has a fire flower in it. Well, a power-up, technically. So, good thing to hold on to it. And we're gonna have the worst enemy introduced here. But, thankfully, we get a star that helps us deal with them. The Hammer Brother, and I hate that trampoline, really. I really do. It's a horrible trampoline. It doesn't bounce you very well. And, of course, the checkpoint is right before the Hammer Brothers. Yes, Hammer Brothers are really annoying to deal with. Thankfully, they're not that bad. They can be dealt with decently well, but they're still not very fun to deal with. So we're gonna take it a bit more extra carefully right now. We're gonna do a bit of waiting, because paratroopers are also in this level, and there are a lot of paratroopers in this level. Like, they love paratroopers in this level. I don't know why. They just do. So, what is actually the story of this game? Actually, before we get into the story, there is something you can do there. I'm not going to do it because I'm not very good at it, but if you can use one of the Koopa Shells here to actually bounce on the Koopa Shell repeatedly, it's called the Infinite Life trick. It's a very popular and well-known trick. Pretty much every Mario game has it in some way or another. And this one just happens to take place. You can do it in 3-1, and I think you can do it in 5 something as well. Anyway, 3-2. This is a really easy level. There's a lot of moments here where you can hit a Koopa Shell and send it flying. Now, it's kind of hard to do, and I actually don't really want, as this is the only section of the game. It's around here. And that was the Koopa Shell there, I think, that you could actually hit to get an extra life. Yeah, right there, if you hit all of those enemies right there, you could actually get an extra life for getting all of them. Unfortunately, they put a star there, which doesn't get you extra lives. That's something that they would change later on, but in this game, if you have a star, you can't get extra lives, and that's only 1 or 2 places in the game where you can do this. Alright. 3-3. Another 3 level, another athletic-ish level, where coins are abundant, and we get these lovely things. And there's a lot of platforming in these levels, which is really annoying. These levels are not fun to play. I find these levels really annoying. Ugh. Right, I messed that up. We're almost at the end of the level anyway. There we go. World 3 is almost over, thank God. This is the point in the game where things start to get a lot harder. They start to be a bit more annoying on you. But firstly, we've got to deal with the castle of World 3, and this is fun. Lots of stuff they throw at you here. Lots more fire bars than you're used to as well. And yeah, get that. And now we're platforming and dealing with Potaboos as well. And that's annoying. Oh my god. This is a point where I stop getting many lives, because I'm not very good at getting lives. Alright. At least we're given... The physics in this game suck. And we're down to 3 lives already. Look at that. Fun times. Alright. We're gonna try and grab this time. There we go. Hopefully we can try and get another life. By being very, very careful. I don't really want to lose my super mushroom as well. We're just gonna be very, very careful. Gotta be very, very careful. I'm not even gonna try jumping over it there. There we go. Alright. He's not in a good position. Bowser. Bowser, work with me. Fine, whatever. I'm not overly concerned about losing it there, as the next level's actually probably the easiest level in the game. Even easier than 1-1 in my opinion. Welcome to World 4. World 4 is a fun world. World 4 introduces us to the to our good old friend Lakitu right here. This level is actually really, really easy. This is another level I'd call a speedrun level, because literally speedrunning is the easiest thing you can do in this level. Look at that. Beautiful. Some coins. This is, yeah, one of those speedrun levels where I say, start running, don't stop. Because it's really, really easy if you don't stop. Lakitu can never throw a Spiny onto your head, so we deal with that easily. Alright, World 4-2. This is the second and last underground level of the game. And this is also the place where you can find more warp zones. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Warp zones are very useful. There are actually 2 in this level. If you go in a similar vein to 1-2 and try and get the mushroom, if you just run along the top, then you'll get to a warp zone which allows you to access 1-5. But if you go to... I'll try to reach it, but I don't think I can. That block on the left actually has a vine in it. That will take you through to another warp zone, which will take you through to world 6 to 8. We are also introduced to Buzzy Beatles in this level, and another new type of underground area. There's only a few of them in the game, so we've reached about the point where we stop getting new ones and they're going to start repeating some of them. Buzzy Beetles are introduced in this level, and Buzzy Beetles are immune to fire. So you can't actually kill Buzzy Beetles with a fire flower, which is really annoying, as virtually every other enemy can be defeated with a fire flower. Like how Spinies actually can't be jumped on, because they've got spikes on top of them. Which is fun, as always. Buzzy Beetles can't be affected by fire. But that's the end of the level there anyway. Bit harder of a level, but that's the last underground level, unfortunately. We don't get to have another one, but that really depends on your point of view. I think it's less interesting, but whatever. 4-3, another of our favourite athletic levels. This time, we have mushrooms. Mushroom platforms are fun to deal with. Not really. They're just the same as any other platform, really. This level spaces things out a lot more for some reason. Thinking that's a good idea to do that. We're taking it very careful right now, and our favourite lifts from the last level are back. So that's fun. I think the best way to deal with this level is to run along the top. Because then you can stay in place. I this platform up to try and get as high on the flagpole as possible, but we're not going to. 4-3, so that's an athletic level. That's a bit harder than 3-3, because The mushrooms are more spaced out. Welcome to 4 Castle, or 4-4. This level is the first maze level, where you have to actually take the right path. Now, the path is set, but if you took the wrong path, you will know, as the area will basically repeat. Now, I actually know what the path is, and we can reach the end of the level pretty easily. And I died. Potaboos and a firebar in the Bowser fight. Great fun. Yeah, they start to make these Bowser fights harder and harder as the game goes on. And that will be the end of part 2. We're at World 5-1 right now. That timer is scary, saying 300 seconds rather than 400 seconds. We haven't seen a... I don't think we've seen a 300 second... Actually, no, I think the athletic stages are 300 seconds. But that is the end of part 2. World 5 will be... Hopefully World 5 and 6 will be in part 3. So, until then, I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!